Right then guys, how's it going and welcome back to TOON Tuesdays Part 2. This is the second video of 2 that I have uploaded tonight, and that is because Part 1 is all about the Watford game, players going on loan, Liverpool in 2 weeks time, and Part 2, which you're watching now, is all about Michael Owen. I did originally do the entire video as one and it was far too long, so I've split it up into 2 separate ones. So be sure to go and check out part 1 if you haven't already. But let me know down below what you think of everything I'm about to say in this video. And yeah, let's get on with it. Right then, now we're on to the fun stuff. So if you've not seen it already, I'm assuming you all have, or at least a lot of you will have. It's been all over Twitter this morning. Basically, shock horror, Michael Owen's brought a book out, and because of this, he's just decided to slag all the Newcastle fans off. He slagged Shearer off. He slagged Sam Allardyce off. Honestly, I don't know, does he make these decisions himself, or has someone told him to do this? It's like the flipping Lee Charnley stuff about the bringing out the newspapers and talking in the matchday programmes. I mean, in a way, Michael Owen technically has no affiliation with Newcastle anymore. You know, we've not liked him for a long time, and maybe his publicist or whoever's just gone, look, no one really likes you from any back, no fan likes him from anywhere. What you should do is just completely slate the Newcastle fans so we can get some big headlines, and then people might buy your book. Because Liverpool fans, well, I don't know, I'm not going to speak on other people's behalves because I don't know, but I doubt anyone out in Real Madrid and Spain is probably buying the book. Stoke, Man United fans, are they that bothered? I mean, Liverpool fans, but then Liverpool fans aren't huge on him because he went and played for Man United, you know? So I don't know who's buying the book. So, and he probably knew that no Newcastle fan was going to buy it anyway. I know what we'll do. We'll slag off Shearer, and then at least that'll get some headline news. The Newcastle fans weren't buying it anyway, so we may as well try and get some publicity out of it. That's like, is that it? Because if everything that he's saying is true, and I'll talk about it a little bit about what he said in a minute, then fair play, but there's, what's the best way to describe it? I want to say no chill, but I think that's not quite right. It's poor form. Yeah, it's just, it just doesn't need to be said. And I know it's his tell-all book, but anyway. So the key points that I kind of made a note of that I've been reading through today. He had to go at Sam Allardyce. He said that he didn't get on with him. Sam never came and spoke to him when he was there, and they didn't get on. Like, you know, again, I suppose that's the point of the book, that he wants to let everyone know the inner details of everything. But I mean, I suppose, does Sam Allardyce care? Is he bothered? Is he waking up this morning? He's probably thinking the exact same thing. I never liked him anyway, so who cares? But like, is it needed to go into? There's a bit about when he got injured, and basically the Newcastle fans were chanting, saying that you're injured, whatever. We all know the story. He was on 120 grand a week. He was injured. It's so much money. It's what is it? How much is Shelvey on now? Is Shelvey on 60, 70, 80 now for us? Michael Owen, 20 years ago, 15 years ago, was on 120 grand. All that time ago, he was on almost double what our highest paid player is now. You know, so he was on so much money. The fact that he got injured, you know, I'll play devil's advocate, it's not his fault. The fact that the fans were chanting at him, yeah, he probably didn't feel great about it. But what he's basically said is he had the attitude of, well, if the fans aren't going to be behind me and the fans aren't bothered, then I'm just not going to bother. You're on 120 grand a week. You know, it's just complete madness. Like, anyway, he also, and again, I've not read the book. I'm not planning on buying the book. This is all just of pretty much what I've read from all of the different, like, it's literally everywhere. BBC, it's on all the paper websites. He went on about how basically he regrets going to Newcastle. and that it was a step down from Real Madrid. As if it's a big revelation that Newcastle is a step down from Real Madrid. I mean, come on. You know where you were, and you know where you were going. And basically, he wasn't getting a game at Real Madrid, so they were obviously looking to offload him somewhere. And from what I believe, he wanted to go back to Liverpool, but Liverpool weren't willing to pay. So he came to Newcastle, and then didn't want to be there, and then didn't try, and has basically just admitted that he's got paid 120 grand a week after not wanting to be there. And you know, before all this was said today, it was pretty. He's not the favourite person of Newcastle fans for the reasons that I've just kind of gone over. But it's never been officially documented that he wasn't bothered. You know, we said he wasn't bothered, and it seemed quite obvious that he wasn't bothered. But for him to actually come out now and in black and white go, I didn't want to be there. I couldn't be bothered because the fans didn't like us. To actually come out and say that, just keep your mouth shut. You know, I don't want... Again, it's his book. He's trying to make money off of it. And then, if it wasn't bad enough, he slagged off Shearer. Like, where's he going with this? He said that Shearer came in to try and help out with the relegation, and obviously we got relegated. He's trying to say that it was all Shearer's fault and not his, and it's just madness. Shearer went into a team that couldn't string 2 passes together to try and save us, and obviously Shearer knew there was one way or the other. Either he was going to do it and we were going to love him, or he wasn't going to do it and would still love him because he walked into an impossible job. And Michael Owen's trying to turn around and go, oh well, rather than blaming himself, it was easier just to blame Michael Owen. Like, what world is he in? No one gives a about him. Shearer didn't walk out going, oh yeah, it's all Michael Owen's fault. He just walked away and went, look, no one was good enough. And he made a point about Shearer's managerial career stats aren't great. That's why he doesn't do it anymore. Like, yeah, it's just, in my eyes, and I know people will be very angry, and I am angry, but in also, it just is almost just over my head. It's just crazy. Like, how people can read that and go, oh yeah, Michael's got a point. Saying that Shearer's managerial career record isn't very good, as if, oh, he doesn't manage anymore because of his poor record. No one's looking at that going, oh, Michael, he knows what he's talking about. Everyone knows the situation. Shearer went into a team that was already down before he started. You can't then turn around and go, he's got a poor managerial record. Yeah, it's just crazy. What else? I think that pretty much covers it, to be honest. But yeah, that is my... I wouldn't even call it a rant, just disbelief of what's kind of happened today. As I say, I don't plan on buying the book. I wouldn't have planned on buying it anyway. I feel like I've read the whole book now. Just today, reading all these newspapers online and BBC. The only bit I would have been marginally interested to hear would be the Newcastle bit, and I've just read it all online today. So again, that's probably why he's chosen to have a go at the TOON fans, because he knew we weren't going to buy it anyway. But yeah, no doubt a fair few of you will have an opinion. If you're not a Newcastle fan, let me know what you thought down below. But yeah, that is where I'm going to end the video. So thank you all for watching, as always, and I'll catch you later.